Previously on Revenge. Your mother's alive.
I'm gonna find out what happened to her.
Your blood work is positive for hydrocodone.
Stop it! Dad, you're trying to get me locked up! Emily! Catskills. Victoria's alive. I need to get a camera in there.
Clam cam. I like it.
Charlotte believes there's a conspiracy to keep her locked up.
Conrad is trying to get control of her inheritance.
Are you absolutely sure the baby's yours?
You think you can succeed where I have none?
I won't allow her to make the same mistake I did.
Eliminate the liability.
They're coming for you.
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you.
For those who believe in resurrection, death is inconsequential. It's not an ending, but rather a new beginning. A second chance. A reunion.
Come on. My voice isn't that bad. Daddy said you were sick. I'm all better now that I'm with you. Where is Daddy?
Oh, don't worry, baby. We're on vacation. The very idea of resurrection is so seductive a concept, it's easy to forget. Before you can rise from the dead, you have to spend a few days in hell. Wake up. Bad dream. Don't do that again.
This is why you shouldn't fall asleep watching horror movies.
I fell asleep monitoring Victoria.
Exactly. Don't you think it's a little bit dangerous to be catnapping out in the open? Or are you actually baiting the white-haired Hannibal Lecter to come for you?
He's not gonna kill me.
Oh, really? Did he think you swear?
Victoria was lying about working with the government to bring down Conrad, whatever she's planning. It has to involve Charlotte somehow.
Well, unfortunately, Charlotte's in lockdown at Dr. Doom's sober house.
Not for long. Morning, love. Care to join me for a quick match before work?
Sorry, quarterly reports due out this afternoon.
Something wrong?
Company's ROI is up to 10%. That's 4% higher than any of our competitors.
Isn't that a good thing?
It would be if the numbers actually match the assets in the bank. I'm worried someone's been artificially inflating the returns, namely my father.
Are you smarter than that? Wouldn't the board know as soon as they saw the balance sheets today?
Not if he's able to refill the coffers before then. Question is, what money?
Well, maybe playing a game will help you figure it out. Hit a few balls, get your blood going.
I've got to take this. Can you shut the doors, please? Hi.
I hope you don't mind me calling. It's just... something's been eating away at me ever since Memorial Day.
What's that?
Before they took Charlotte away, she whispered something in my ear. She said that she was scared of her doctor.
He found out she's been using again. I mean, she would have said anything not to go back to that place.
Well, that's what I thought too, but I did some research on Dr. Thomas last night, and it turns out he has a history of keeping his patients longer than necessary to pad his billing. You don't think it's possible that he fixed the drug test results, do you? Daniel? Are you there?
I'm here.
I hope I did the right thing in calling you.
Well, you did.
I'd hate to think that anyone was taking advantage of Charlotte.
Can you email me what you found on him?
Yeah, of course.
Emily. I appreciate the call.
Just 3 more questions, Charlotte. Do your thoughts often feel clouded or confused?
Not since I stopped using, and I have stopped using. The blood test was wrong.
Do you believe you can see or hear things others cannot?
No one else seems to see that my father's holding me here against my will. Does that count?
I'm more concerned with the fictitious person you say gave you the disposable phone I found hidden in your bedroom.
Just read the last question.
Do you believe others are plotting against you?
Just in time. He's back.
You do not touch my daughter. Do you understand me? We have plenty of time to figure this out.
Well, you may have time. I do not.
I kept the initiative off our trail for 9 weeks. Patience is not their strong suit. Nor mine. I kept my end of the bargain.
Veronica and Samantha Clark.
I thought you'd appreciate that touch.
Passports, new identities. Looks like Vicky's gonna fly the coop.
Not with my sister, she isn't.
What about Emily Thorne?
First things first.
I can't pay you until Charlotte receives her inheritance.
I'll just hang on to yours then, to make sure you stay put. The good news is, your daughter's a drug addict and you're already dead. That makes you both damn easy to dispose of.
What now, Revenger?
Let the punishment fit the crime. Victoria took my mother away from me. It's time I took her daughter away from her.
Hey, Porter. It's Trey Chandler. From study hall?
What can I do for you?
I didn't know you had a boat in this marina.
Yeah, it's real easy to miss between the yachts. What do you want?
Charlotte out of rehab yet?
I don't know. We don't really keep in touch.
On the bright side, you're single and it's summer, right? Oh, by the way, if you want to join us, we're sailing out to Crescent Beach for the day. A few girls, bikinis.
I can't. We're renovating the bar.
But you can't take a day off?
No, I can't. I take a day off and the bar stays shut down. The bar stays shut down. I don't go to college. I don't go to college. This is my life forever.
Wow. Sucks to be you.
Tell me about it.
Can someone please explain to me how this happened? Why we're being audited?
The tax examiners in our offshore holdings were questionable.
No, what years are they investigating?
All of them.
Who said that? Who are you?
Padma. Well, hurry. You're a accounting analyst? The very fact that you don't know that is an indication of what's wrong here. Sir. And I hate to bring this up again because we all know you don't like delegating. However, this seems to be an opportune time to hire a CFO.
Negative. I may be a control freak, but that is why we are where we are today.
You mean being audited?
Let's reconvene tomorrow, shall we? I don't think my employees have any respect for me.
Why would they? You're not wearing pants.
Well, they don't know that. You know, I once did a video interview with Katie Couric, butt naked in my jacuzzi. She had no idea.
How's the house hunting coming?
Well, Hampton's inventory is still virtually non-existent, though I hear the Grayson Manor might be available soon. Off to rehab?
Keep an eye on Victoria. Let me know if anything changes.
Oh, monster movie marathon. Can't wait.
What'd you say to Jack last night? He came home wanting to know if the baby is really his. Jack told you he was here? He doesn't keep secrets from me. All right, that's your role in the relationship. I told him I'd get a paternity test. Good. Get one. Look, I had a one-night stand the first time you sent me away. But I still think this baby is Jack's. And if I'm right, you have to accept it. I love him. And if he'd stop trying to undermine everything, then maybe you'd have a chance to love me too. You're right, Amanda. I'm sorry. Let me know what lab you're using. No, that's why you came here, isn't it? To help me ensure the results? But I'm gonna need your help with something too.
Thank you for being discreet. It's unfortunate I have to do this, but my daughter's self-destruction has forced my hand.
Judge Morris said to tell you he's sorry for all your family's been through.
And has been punishing.
Sometimes I feel like Job from the Bible, having escaped with only the skin of my teeth.
At least amidst all this, you've managed to keep your company afloat.
Thank you.
Mr. Grayson, may I speak with you?
Miss Davenport. Yeah, just close the door. So how's my boy?
Not himself. He was up early this morning poring over your financials. Something about the numbers not adding up.
Was he using a calculator or his fingers?
I did everything in my power to distract him, but he wasn't biting. Is this something that we should be worried about?
The only thing that you should be worried about is keeping him away from that investors meeting today, right? Where is he now?
Dr. Thomas, a word. Of course. Let's step into my
This
house.
won't take long. I just got off the phone with a family lawyer. He said you testified to Charlotte's mental incompetence. Your sister is a very sick girl. What's sickening is how far you and my father went to pull this scam. Not that you're a stranger to abuse of power. And whatever he's paying you for your lies, believe me, it won't offset the lawsuit I'll slap on you unless you get on the phone to Judge Morris and recant that evaluation immediately. I will call him now. Grab your things, we're leaving.
They're releasing me.
No, I am. It turns out Dad was keeping you in here in order to get his hands on your inheritance.
I knew it. You stopped him?
I found out too late. But I promise I'm gonna get it all back for you, every penny. Come on, let's get you out of here.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
What?
Isn't it convenient you come in here acting like the hero, but only after Dad stole everything? I swore at Mom's memorial I was clean, and you did nothing to stop them. Get out. I'm just dropping these off. Sorry, unless this is a bad time. No, actually, it's perfect timing. You can give me a ride home. Get out. Is everything okay, Charlotte? Will you take me to my mother? What happened?
I told you to turn off the water if you're gonna touch those pipes.
Yeah, I guess I forgot. You know, kind of like you forgot about that strict work schedule that you were harping about earlier. Where the hell have you been, man?
Another baby checkup. Sorry.
Yeah. It seems like there are a lot of those lately.
It's Emily. I forgot you wanted to take me shopping for baby clothes. We really hit the godmother jackpot, didn't we? Do you mind?
No, go ahead.
What's going on?
We just had a paternity test.
Seriously? Okay. What are you gonna do? I mean, if it isn't yours?
I don't know yet. But no matter what she's done, she's still Amanda.
No matter who she is, if she lied to you, man, why would you raise somebody else's kid? I mean, if it's yours, great. Obviously, we'll manage. But if it's not, our world is falling apart around us. We don't need the extra burden. I mean, you tell me that you wouldn't be a little bit relieved.
If you want, I can wait for you while you talk to your mother. Drive you home after? Assuming you're going back to the Hamptons? Or you're welcome to stay with me. That's really nice, Emily. But the truth is, my mother and I are supposed to leave the country. She wants to start a new life, change our names, just disappear. Only now that my father's drained my bank accounts, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't think that Victoria will care about the money, as long as she has you. And Charlotte, there's something that you need to know. I didn't want to overwhelm you in rehab. What is it? If you have time, I think that we should let your sister tell you. Amanda's back. Oh my god. She's pregnant. Due this month. It's a boy. I'm going to be an aunt. Congratulations. Mom? Charlotte? Oh my God, it's you. Oh, you're here. Oh.
Are you all right? I've been worried half to death about you.
Dr. Thomas confiscated my phone. He was working for Dad. He took everything, Mom. My inheritance is gone.
All of it?
Dad had a judge declare me mentally unfit.
Oh, that pig is even more despicable than I ever imagined.
It's gonna be okay, though. It's only money.
Sunshine and happy thoughts aren't going to get us through this, Charlotte. We need that money to survive.
I can get you money, Mom. But I can't go with you. At least, not yet. I'm going to be an aunt.
Oh, God, don't tell me that your brother impregnated Emily Thorne.
It's not Daniel. It's my sister, Amanda. Look.
You hearing this, Em?
Is Victoria's heart still beating?
Was it ever?
What's the update on Amanda, anyway?
I hacked into the lab, but results aren't in yet. We'll know as soon as they are, though. And she just opened the bag.
What is this supposed to be?
I went home and packed whatever I thought you could sell for cash. It should be enough to get you by for now, and after the baby is born, I can bring more.
What, more spoons and tiaras? This is worthless to me.
Why is it you seem more upset about the money than me staying? I thought this was about us.
You're right, Charlotte. It was never about us. My plan was always to leave everything behind, you included. I only needed you to access the account. If you want to spend the summer with Amanda Clark, go ahead. Let her be your family now.
You really are a monster, aren't you?
Go on.
And whatever happens, don't come back here.
Tragic. Victoria pushing Charlie away to save her. Bittersweet victory, Ems.
Don't take your eyes off of her. I'm not convinced.
What makes you say that?
Mother doesn't leave her daughter so easily. What happened? My mother. Can we just go, please?
When the poor, lonely panther came to realize she would never return to the jungle from whence she came.
This is what you do all day? Watch Nature Channel videos.
Huh. You caught me. Huh. And you are...
Padma.
Right. One of my lawyers?
Accounting analyst.
Oh. Huh. You look different in 3D.
We all do. Something you'd know if you came to the office occasionally. I know you said no to hiring a CFO, but that is a colossal mistake. I don't mean to sound insubordinate.
You do. Why are you really here?
I emailed you links to some poachable CFOs if you want to log on. Or I could show you on my tablet.
You win. But, could you turn around? I need to put some pants on.
Well, I was hoping that my son would be here for this. I'm thrilled to tell you that Grayson Global has finally shaken off the vestiges of our financial crisis and risen from the ashes. As you'll see in the prospectus, we took some harrowing risks. Basically, we jumped.
And you built your wings on the way down, as they say.
Precisely. I take it that's what you report back to Mr. Takeda. I need to speak to you now. Unless you want to discuss this in front of our key investors. Excuse me, gentlemen. Family matters. Ashley, would you?
Of everything you've ever done, this might be the most repulsive.
Daniel, this is not the place.
You cleaned out Charlotte's bank accounts. You manipulated a teenage girl who's still mourning her mother's death. I mean, my God, what are you?
I am your father. And I'm her father, whether she wants me to be or not. And every choice I make is in her best interest.
All right, hell, it is. This is the same crap
What I did is done. It is over. So don't you come to me now, especially now, complaining that I should have done things differently. You know, if you really wanted to help, you'd have given me your trust when I asked for it, and I wouldn't have had to touch Charlotte.
You're right, Dad. No, you're right. It's all my fault. But this is far from over.
Who the hell's this?
Conrad, it's Victoria.
Is this some kind of a joke?
Oh, you wish.
going to be the most important seconds of your miserable life. You're going to do exactly as I say, or I will haunt you all the way to your last pathetic day on Earth.
So it's true. Even the devil himself didn't want you.
The only devil here is you. Don't pretend for one moment that you didn't try to murder me.
Oh, is that the story you're telling yourself? I tried to save your life. I warned you not to get onto that plane.
You simply failed to tell me why.
Are you telling me you would have listened?
I agree to disagree. Just know if there'd been any other avenue, I would have taken it. Whatever happens from this point forward stays between us.
So what's next?
Hit me. This is your one and only shot, so do it like a man. If it's even possible.
Oh, dear. Nothing would give me greater pleasure.
Alan Allerton, former CFO of a $6 billion telecommunications...
6 bill is a lemonade stand. Pass. Look, no matter how impressive the resume, none of them get the job because none of them are me.
Stop thinking of it as giving up control. Think of it as gaining someone to control completely to do the things you don't want to do.
Now that I like the sound of. But what about you?
I'm not a candidate. I haven't even finished grad school.
Neither have I.
Yes, but I'm not qualified.
Well, you're driven. I mean, you drove all the way out here to Long Island, didn't you?
These people I'm pitching have at least 15 years of leadership experience.
Yes, but I don't want a leader. I want a partner that I can control. You said you're not leaving here until I choose a CFO? Well, how about I'm not leaving here until you say yes?
Hey. Where'd you disappear to?
I picked up the test results.
Did you open them?
I was waiting for you.
Oh, okay. I told you. Nothing to worry about. Like I said, you're gonna be a daddy.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that.
I love you, Jack. I'd do anything for you.
Me too.
Good. Can you get me a popsicle? I'm hot.
It's me. Has Jack seen the results?
Just now. Please tell me it's really his.
Sorry. I wish I could.
I don't know how to thank you. Gotta go.
Sure. Must feel nice to unpack.
Repacking, actually. Emily offered me a room at her place. What's that?
I went to the bank and opened up a new trust account for you. One that Dad can't touch. I transferred everything I own into it, including my half of the inheritance. You can even have my car if you want it.
What? Why are you doing this?
Because when you were born, Mom made me promise to be nice to you. And I don't want to let her down. I'm gonna move out to the pool house. You can have this place to yourself.
Daniel, I have...
about the pool house?
Yeah, I have some news. We'll talk about it over a drink or two. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I'll find you after I unpack.
The hell? Who did this?
You did. And if I were you, I would start running. Right now.
Cover me.
Victoria!
There she is. She's in here. Got it. All medic.
What did that pig do to you?
Nolan?
But I don't understand how you let him get away. Your men were on him. They're still searching the area. We need to get you to the house.
No hospital. Please call my private physician and have him meet me at the house. I'd like to go home.
It's a miracle what this woman can endure.
Son of a bitch. Half I could understand, but why on earth would you feel the need to give her everything?
Because it's the right thing to do. Listen,
Daniel?
you're not welcome here. Get out. Study's just to your left. What the hell is going on?
Daniel?
Darling! Oh!
Ashley, excuse us, family honor.
I know this must come as a shock to you.
What?
Mother?
Charlotte? Sweetheart. It's just the only way.
How is this even possible? What happened to you? Your mother was abducted the night of the plane crash. You were kidnapped? And ransomed.
Mr. Grayson, if you're ready, I'll take your statement first.
Yes, of course. Daniel, why don't you come with me, son? I'm sure you'll want to hear this.
Go ahead. I'll be right there. Go on. Charlotte, please forgive me for pushing you away this afternoon, but I had no choice.
Why did you do it? And what's going on?
The man who I arranged to have us disappear, he was lethal. When the money fell through, he turned on me. And as far as your father knows, you know nothing, and that's the way it has to stay. Got it. Now what about Emily Thorne? How much did you tell her?
Everything I knew. But we can trust her, Mom.
Bring her to me immediately.
I was doing everything in my power to meet her abductor's incessant demands. But it bled me dry. Depleted to almost all my accounts. And my daughters.
Are you saying that's what happened to Charlotte's inheritance?
Tonight was to be the final payment.
Daniel. Detective, a moment. Why? Why didn't you tell me? This whole time you knew the truth, you could have at least told me my mother was alive.
My top priority was to protect her life. If I told you or anyone, Daniel, you don't understand what this man is capable of. He took down that plane. He killed poor Lydia.
He had shock white hair, the color of snow.
Late night at the office.
What are you doing back here?
We just died. So, listen,
I need a favor.
What kind of favor?
I need you to hold on to something. It's my parents. You know, they breathe down my neck. They go through my crap. I can't keep anything at home that they don't know about.
If this is about drugs, I don't want any...
No, it's not.
Whoa.
Did you steal that? No, my dad gave it to my stepmom for Valentine's Day.
And she's not gonna notice that that's missing.
She'll blame the maid. You know the type. All you need to do is just hang on to it for a couple days, and I'll give you $500.
Why me?
Because you need the money. It's a lot of cash to do nothing. Hmm? And there's a lot more where that came from.
Thank you for coming up so quickly. How did this happen? I'm still trying to figure that out. All I know is she did not want to leave without me. I think this was her only way of getting out of hiding, so we can be together. Emily, I told my mom we can trust you. Can we? Will you keep our secret? I know you must think my family's crazy, but they're my family, and I need my mother. I speak with her. Mother? Victoria. What an interesting turn of events.
Charlotte told me what a good friend you were to her after I was taken, and I wanted to thank you.
Well, I did what anyone would do under the circumstances. I just wanted you to know that if you need anything at all, I'll be here all summer. Oh, it's late. You all clearly have so much to talk about.
I'll let you out.
Thank you for what you did for Charlotte today. Well, obviously, I had no idea this is how it all turned out.
Obviously.
You've been a good friend. To the family, Charlotte especially. Look, I know you and my mother had never gotten along, but,
Well, tragedy has a way of bringing people back together.
Daniel.
You should go be with them. Hello?
You have something I need.
Every frame of it. You know where to find me.
We need to get you to the hospital.
No hospital. Please call my private physician and have me be.
Okay, in my defense, there is no way anyone could have seen that coming. Well, right, had I kept an eye on Victoria, I would have, but see, the problem is ever since you came back, and even before that, it's like you just expect me to be your fashionably dressed, technologically savvy sidekick.
You're right. You should have your own life, your own place.
So Charlotte won again?
No. She's up at her house celebrating her mother's second coming.
Victory, Victoria. Man, to add to all that, Amanda carrying Jack's baby.
I told Amanda that I fixed the results. That Jack isn't the father.
You lied to her? That's dark, even for you.
I don't care where you go tonight, but you can't stay here. I need the place to myself.
I don't think you should be alone.
Don't worry, I won't be.
So, I was waiting to tell you the news.
It's your kid.
How'd you know?
He left the results line right upstairs. Congratulations. Listen, what I said earlier about not needing an extra burden, that's me. I'm the extra burden.
No,
Yeah,
Dick.
You're starting a new life, and I want to, too. I'm gonna get my own place as soon as I can save up the cash.
Okay, so not anytime soon.
Dad? You might want to turn on the TV.
Clark?
confirming Victoria Grayson, who was thought to have died over 2 months ago in a private plane crash, was found earlier today.
No way.
Sources say Grayson was abducted and restrained here in this remote cabin. Her captor is still at large.
Looks like the bitch is back.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure.
All of this will exonerate you. And it's yours. There's something I need in return. You once said I was a hell of a fighter like my mother. You knew her, didn't you? Did the Graysons hire you to kill her like you killed my father?
If anyone could have proven David Clark was innocent, it was your mother.
How?
When he asked for a divorce, he told her he planned to marry Victoria. Your mother's testimony would have brought down the whole house of cards.
You? What are you doing here? I realize I'm the last person you would ever wish to see. But I am sick with guilt over the mistakes I've made. You stole my husband, you whore. I know this is going to be very hard for you to understand, but David had both of us fooled. He's not the man you thought you married. He's a murderer and a terrorist.
You should see if they have a vacancy here.
This is no joke, I assure you.
He couldn't kill anyone. David wouldn't hurt a fly.
He put you in here, didn't he? And he took your daughter away from you.
Who's he?
This is Federal Agent Gordon Murphy. In 48 hours, he and his team are going to arrest David for his role in destroying a jetliner.
Don't worry. I'll keep you safe.
What about my daughter? Where is she?
She's in good hands. Don't worry. In the next couple of days, when all this goes public, you're going to see that I'm telling you the truth. But your life depends on whether or not you agree to let us help you.
For those who believe in the resurrection, death is inconsequential. And then you killed her?
That was the plan. But you know, I don't always follow orders.
Then what did you do to her?
Unfortunately, that's something you'll never know.
In the resurrection, those that were dead live. And those who live believe they shall never die.
Goodbye, Amanda. I'm sorry it has to end this way.